It is Tuesday, November 9th. It is Tech Tuesday. And for the last 18 weeks, my goodness, time flies. For the last 18 weeks, I have been doing a series on getting started in voiceover. And while it certainly concentrates on getting started in voiceover, a lot of it is common business knowledge, getting started in business stuff. And today is another one of those subjects. We're going to talk a little bit about branding, what a brand is, and all that kind of stuff. Tip of the official Grant's Sound Advice coffee cup. Just heated it and filled it and heated it. Anyhow, good stuff. Branding has so many different connotations, and it's kind of like going to the lake and asking 5 guys fishing on the dock what the best bait is, and you get 10 answers. That. One person, and I don't remember who the quote is, I've not looked it up, it said something like, a brand is how other people describe you and your business. Fair enough. A brand is the way it looks. A brand is the way it feels. Now, over the years, since 2000, I have worked in the branding, business branding, web development, marketing space. And I used to ask questions like, what does your brand taste like? And the person's like, I own a dress shop. I know, but what does it taste like? The point of that exercise is to stop you, to make you think about, if my brand had a taste, what would it be? Cinnamon rolls? Soup? But the thing is that makes you all of a sudden think about how you're presenting it to the world. So let's just say it's cinnamon rolls. How would you reflect that in your business if needed? Would you decorate in more mauve tones and toasty things? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along, as I always do. But the point is, what does it look like is always important. Now, for those of you that have been following the channel for quite a while, thank you very much. By the way, if you don't mind, like and subscribe to the channel, share. You know that this blue motif is fairly new. I think I'm into the second month of this now. I like black. See, I like black t-shirts. I've got a black car, black motorcycle. My phone's black. My coffee is always black. I don't know why. I just like the color. And the problem is that my motif was really brown and light brown and orange, which was okay. I really think it was okay. I thought it was warm, but it wasn't bright and energetic like this motif is. And I think that's the difference. I like to think I'm a bright and energetic person, and I wanted my brand to do that. So I had a graphic artist redesign this, and this is the motif, the blue, and you see that everywhere now. It is brighter. I think it is more inviting. So that is certainly the brand. The brand is your logo. Well, yeah, certainly. I mean, if you think of Pepsi-Cola, any huge brand, I bet you can close your eyes and think of their logo. And that's what logos are about, logo identification and making it. But as much as anything else is, when you think about a place to go, a place to shop, a place to spend your money, what do you think about? So we're back to that original definition of how would others describe you. You know, there's that big place in the sky that you can buy stuff and it comes the next day. And when you think of that place, how do you describe it to people? Well, did you shop on today, right? Well, why? Well, because I can have it tomorrow. I mean, now when I get something and it's a week out or 4 days out, it's like, what the heck, dude? Yeah, I get it. Anyhow. But that is the biggest thing, and then their customer service is great, and da-da-da-da-da. There's a restaurant you go to where you love name the food. There is a store you shop at because the one person that mans the counter is always friendly. There's the coffee shop. It is about the experience. So this week I saw a couple different brands, and I'll go to Saturday and Sunday football. I do not watch network television at all, period. I just don't. But I do like me some Ohio State Buckeyes football. And so I watched the game on Saturday. And then I also watched most of the Browns game on Sunday just because they're actually looking like a football team this year. It's kind of weird. Um, but the point here is that in my business, I record commercials all the time, and I don't like watching commercials. I think they're stupid. And Saturday and Sunday for 3 hours each day, for the most part, I kept sitting there shaking my head thinking, why are you doing that to your brand? Why does the brand hold that? What are you thinking? If you knew the process that an ad has to go through between the time it leaves an ad agency, just there alone, and through the creative process of getting it to a presentation to a brand to allow it to be thought about and then financed and budgeted in probably hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time it hits the airwaves for a major ball game like that. I don't get it. And I know it's not always about selling. Sometimes it's just about you're in front of people enough and you hear that brand name enough. It has nothing to do but with stickiness. But I'm telling you what, there's some really interesting ads. I've kind of walked around branding this morning, but I want you to think about, especially if you're getting started in voiceover. I see questions. I'm in some groups on Facebook, and I see questions all the time. How should I name my business? What should my username be on a digital delivery site? How should I present myself? These are all questions that every business goes through. Naming your business is critical, and it seems like more and more, because we are so dependent on the internet, our name also then becomes a URL. And you can write down 50 business names and go look for URLs, and none of them are available. And now what do you do? So those are all things to think about as you brand. But I'm going to tell you to start with, how do I want people to talk about me, my business, my brand? I hope people tell you that I'm easy to work with, that I give a good quality product, that I'm willing to do a revision as needed because something happened. Somebody changed the script and a revision is needed. I'm that. So whether I'm blue or black, what I want to know is, did you have quality service? Did you feel the price was fair? And are you going to refer me to someone else? Because at the end of the day, if you say, oh, I went to Julie's Steak Shop and, we had a really nice meal. Oh, really? Would you go there again? Well, yeah, it was okay. Already I'm saying, no, not so much. So make sure your business is branded in the not in the not so much space, and that you think about how you're going to do business. What's it taste like? What's it smell like? What's it feel like? What's it look like? Use all your senses as you build the ball that's going to become your business brand, and that will inform your colors and your attitude and your name. There you go. We are at about, 8.5 minutes or so, a little longer than normal. But I think this is so critical in thinking about what you do with your business as you get started, because you don't want to restart. You don't want to get down the road and go, oh, I got to rebrand. I went about 8 months with a brand that I thought was okay, and that's exactly what it was. It was okay. When I switched, I have gotten so many comments on the branding and the vibrance and how cool it looks, and people love it. So everything has changed. Thank you so much for your attention this morning. Thank you much. I hope this helps you. If you would, leave some comments below. I would love to know how this video helps. And of course, please share it with your friends, especially if they're starting a business. And I have mentored hundreds of businesses, entrepreneurs starting businesses, and would love to help you also. So give me a shout out at VoicePro at grantsvoice.com, or hit me up on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or social media. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you tomorrow.